Mama C gave me this book. And one of my favorite gifts from friends, colleagues that I work with, or family members, are vintage books like this. They had the most unusual ingredient I've ever read in an onion soup recipe in my life. Ground toasted almonds. We have to start out with 6 onions. So if you buy onions in a sack and you have this, you need 6. If you have this, 4 or 5 will do you for 4 portions. It is so important that you cook this low and slow, just below medium. So I added a little garlic. You can see some sliced garlic floating around in there. And I'm cooking this in olive oil and butter in combination. So we have blanched almonds. And when I smelled that fragrance of toasted almond in the kitchen, I saved it. Whoa, I did it. I finally toasted a nut without burning it to death. If you just leave it and you don't pulse it, you will make almond butter, which is not what you want. You want the consistency of a very fine breadcrumb, but there's no bread in it. So for the broth for the soup, I like to mix, which is what I did today, a little bit of bone broth, homemade or store-bought, with beef consommé. It does have a fair amount of sodium in it, just telling you. So you can use water, chicken broth, vegetable broth, beef broth, whatever you have in the pantry, and mix in a little bit of demi-glace. See how dark and beautiful it is? It'll give you that bang for your buck that you're looking for in a onion soup presentation. For 6 onions, 2 quarts total of liquid. And I added a little something something today for my mom. So I put in a bit of ground thyme, a little sprinkle across the pot, about a teaspoon as well. But that's not necessary. So this has been going a full hour, but notice this is still pretty nude. That's what we're gunning for here. That's what we're going for, team. Now, I have the broiler on kind of medium, but we're gonna make toast out of just Italian bread. Like, keep it reasonable, 3/4 of an inch, no more than an inch for sure. Okay guys, so here is our beautiful, really super soft onions, 6 of them. It's cooked in olive oil and butter with white pepper and a little bit of fine ground black pepper. And for my mom, I snuck in about a teaspoon of ground thyme. And now we're adding in that stock concoction that I told you about. Now we're going to add the cup of toasted blanched almonds, well-toasted blanched almonds. Now we're going to take a stick blender, inexpensive, you can buy them online. See, now the onion and the nut can truly combine. We're looking pretty good there. All right. So what we're gonna do is take butter and olive oil in combination in a small pan, melt it together, and liberally paint our giant crouton, right? So what I'm gonna do is now take Parmigiano Reggiano all over the toast, smoked cinnamon, crazy delicious, and a little bit of parsley. Now we have to bring this back up to a bit of a bubble and let it reduce a bit. And then we have one more surprise. Okay guys, are you ready? Here are the beautiful Florentine toasts, the tiniest drizzle of either brandy or sherry around the edge of the pot. And this is what I mean by lace, the tiniest drizzle. Look how velvety that is. Just nuts. There's no cream in that whatsoever. Beautiful. Then we float the toast, and as you eat it, the soup, the toast will start to sink. And when you get to the end, it will be magic.